So, hello everyone. Good morning, good noon, good evening. I hope you can hear me. If yes, then you can revert over the chat box. Okay, great. So, this is the sixth class of Algebra, and this series is with respect to the GMAT. Okay, GMAT basically the exams relevant for the B school abroad in India, and there are some schools, B schools in India, which are also accepting GMAT score. So, this exam is more acceptable than your CAT exams. Okay, and others regional exams so far. So the thing is, my name is Chitranjan Upadhyay, and let's start with the class, with our sixth algebra class. So what we are basically doing, we are taking the data sufficiency section, and taking the algebra question out of that, so that we can rehearse or prepare both sort of the stuff. Okay, so the thing is, of course, you can download our app for Android and for iOS, okay, from the Play Store, App Store, okay. And of course, this is going to help you likewise for your preparation journey. Okay, towards your preparation, and you can visit our website, you can visit our apps as well, download our apps. So the thing is, let's come to the very point where I left day before yesterday. So data sufficiency types of problem and the algebra one. Okay, so you can see that here PQ is greater than 1. Okay, is PQ greater than 1? This is the question. So answer can be, there two sort of answer, yes and no. If I ask you, is your name Raj? So either you would say yes or no. Okay, is Honolulu is the capital of Honolulu. So either you would say yes, no, or maybe, I don't know. So the thing is, three sort of answer. But the thing is, for the concrete answer, if I say that, what would be the answer? So the thing is, answer would be like yes, a fixed answer, a certain answer, and a no. So if I get a yes, that would be my answer. If I get a no, that would be also be an answer. First of all, there are two statements. We'll see that even yes is PQ greater than 1, sorry, PQ. Just give me a second. Precisely, yes is like, I'm writing it because I just want to show you something as well. PQ is greater than 1 is yes, and PQ less than equivalent to 1 is your no. Okay, so equivalent to 1 is also no. So we have to take that condition as well. Now I need to tell you one more thing. If I say 4 to the power 0, what is it? So you might have learned in schools or books, it is equivalent to 1. 4 to the power 0 is 1. In fact, you must have learned this thing. Any number to the power 0 is equivalent to 1. Likewise, some would say this is written in NCERT. But the thing is, any number to the power 0 is 1. Okay, I would disagree with this. I would like to disagree with this. No problem. Satyanarayan, we just started, so no problem. So 4 to the power 0. If I say 4 to the power 4 minus 4, is it exactly 4 to the power 0? So I'm just rearranging. I can say 4 to the power 0 is like 4 to the power 4 minus 4. And I can say that this is this. If power are in, subtraction, they are subtracting. So I can place them in denominator or numerator. Like I can divide them. And this is 1. So that actually signifies what is 4 to the power 0 or any number to the power 0, for that matter. What does that mean? It simply means you have to divide that number by itself. You have to divide 4 chocolates among 4 kids. So of course, everyone would get 1 chocolate. But do not consider this as the ultimate truth, okay, or the universal truth. Because if I say what is 0 to the power 0, okay, what is 0 to the power 100? First of all, that would be 0. And what is 100 to the power 0? That would be 1. So what would be 0 to the power 0? See, 0 comes to the base, it makes 0. 0 comes to the power, it makes 1. Then how on earth? we'll see, Adil check, we'll see. How on earth what will be 0 to the power 0? Whether it would be 1 or whether it would be 0. Base makes 0, power makes 1. If 0 takes any place. If it takes space, it makes 0. If it takes power, it makes 1. But then what is 0 to the power 0? So let's see what does it actually means. Why I'm showing you this, because this can be a trap in GMAT question. And the thing is, though this is something you have learned in like 11th class, like limits class, something like that, like something for the JE thing, but I'm just giving you a brief about it. Okay, but don't worry about this. Anyone can figure it out, and it can be a trap in GMAT. It can confuse you. Even I can confuse you using that thing. But moreover, let's see what is it. So I can write 0 to the power 0 as 0 to 2 minus 2, which can be written like 0 to the power 2, 0 to the power 2, or 0 by 0. What is 0 by 0? What is 0 by 0? Is it undefined? It is indefinite? It is okay? Or is it something like 0, or is it said 1? 2 by 2 is 1. So 0 by 0 is also 1 or 0. Indefinite, or you would get a solution for 0 by 0. Would you get a solution for 0 by 0 on this earth? Actually, the real word is, okay, I'll give you the easy way so that you can, okay. I'll give you a reason to think, okay. You would yourself say, so 0 divided by 0, it works like this, like 4 divided by 2. So it is like 4 is the dividend, or with what number, and 2 is the divisor. With what number you multiply 2 to get 4? You would say 2. Or it had been 6. If it had been 6, you would say 3. So quotient would be 2 or 3. So with what number I should multiply 0, the divisor, to get 0? What should be my quotient to get 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, if you think every number on this earth, even 0 is the solution. So there are every number on this earth is the solution of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, everyone, even 0 is also. So it is having a solution. It is not undetermined. Okay, it is not, sorry, yeah, I just gave the answer. It is not like indefinite. It is not like infinity. There are solutions, but we cannot determine. There are solutions, but we cannot determine. And we call this situation as indeterminate form. So just remember one thing, 0 to the power 0 or 0 divided by 0. These all are indeterminate, not infinity. Infinity is a big number, okay? Infinity is a single number, but a big number. But indeterminate, there are many solutions, but you cannot determine. Indeterminate. So you cannot determine. Are you with me? Are you with me? So I'm just telling you, 0 to the power 0 or 0 divided by 0 has many solutions. It is not like that it does not have any solution. You would say indefinite or something like that. Indeterminate is a technical word for that. Okay, and that means there are many solutions, but you cannot determine. Now let's try to solve this. This was the information for this, okay, or knowledge, you can say that. Infinity in terms of solution, yeah, you can say that. Okay, so the thing is, let's talk of this question, and the knowledge or the information I need to share, I shared it. Rest is your smartness and your cleverness. Now let's see PQ is greater than 1. So this is yes, this is no. Let's go with the first statement. Okay, first statement says that if P to the power Q is 1, then does that mean PQ would be greater than 1? Let's see. I would make some P and Q. Okay, so if I say P is 1, Q is 1. Okay, so P to the power Q would be 1. Of course, it would be 1. So it satisfies the condition. Then I'll go to the question. The product is coming 1. So 1 is coming. That means it is a no. I get a no. Then I would try to get a yes. So to get a yes, I make just P as 1, Q as 100. Now their product, okay, P to the power Q, again it is coming as 1 to the power 100. True. So condition satisfy. Now I go to the question, which is PQ. So PQ is the product, which is 100 times 1 is 100, which is greater than 1. So I get a yes. So the statement was I get a yes. I'm saying yes by writing no. Okay, what's wrong with me? So I'm getting a yes. Okay. I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. So I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a no. That means first statement is not suffice enough alone. Not suffice enough alone. That means AD cannot be the answer. That means I need to go to the BCE. Let's go to the BCE. First P. Okay, first P says, statement alone says, what does that say? Q has to be equal to -1. Q equivalent to -1. Alone. B means you have to take the second statement alone, individually. So if you take Q is equivalent to -1, do you think you can ever comment over the nature of the P and Q product? No, it is only talking of Q. It is only talking of Q. I cannot talk of the nature of P. So I'm taking this as alone. So I cannot have their product actually. I can make it anything. You see? Okay. If I need to make it PQ, okay, let's make P as 1, Q as -1. Then of course Q is -1. So it holds the condition. Then I go to the question, product of PQ, which is coming as -1. Okay. So -1 is less than equivalent to 1. So I'm getting a no. So again, second condition, I would try to get a yes. So I take it as 100, -100, Q, P as -100, Q as -1 with respect to the second condition. Then their second condition holds true. Then their product would become 100, which is greater than 1. So I get a yes. So if I get a no, I get a yes. So that is not a certain answer, not a complete answer. So B alone, second statement alone is not sufficient. So Boston, I can cancel out Boston. Now C. Now I need to combine them. California. So if you combine them, first of all, the Q has to be -1. Then you have to think of PQ as well simultaneously, because first condition talks of P to the power Q. It has to be 1. If Q is -1 and the power is also 1, PQ is 1, then P can only be one thing on this earth. 1 itself. Can you imagine this? You can solve it algebraically as well, but you can realize it as well. There can be only one answer for P, that is 1. Then only this condition holds true. 1. The both condition holds true only when P is 1, Q is -1. Then their product PQ would be -1. 1 times -1, which is less than 1. So I'm getting a no always. Actually, I'm getting a fixed value for P and Q. So of course, I'm getting a definite answer for the product as PQ, and which would be either greater than 1 or less than 1. So I'm getting a yes, no always. So that means answer is C, California. So answer is C, combination is sufficient enough. You need to combine them actually to actually go to the solution or the conclusion. Clear? I hope you all agree and this is true for you. Now this one. Now the thing is here, the question is asking for the value of P and Q, x plus y, x plus y. So do you think with the first statement I can come to any conclusion? X plus y. So I hope you know this formula. So I'm going to use this formula, a plus b whole square. So even you know the sum of the squares of two numbers, do you think you can get the fixed value for x plus y? No, you need their product as well. Just you know this formula and you can solve this. Okay, it is a basic identity, basic formula. Okay, so I'm expecting you to know this. And even you don't know it, I am writing this before you. You know, Modi ji also said this formula. India and Canada are like X, Y, A, B in the A plus B whole square formula. So Modi ji knows, you should also know. Okay, I'm not saying you should know everything in algebra with respect to GMAT. No, I'm not saying that. Even if that had been the case, then I would, I would be dealing with everything, every concept, and I would be presenting you, explaining you every concept, but that is not the case with GMAT. You don't need to know every nitty-gritty of, the algebra mathematics while preparing for GMAT. Okay, what you need is knowing some exposure with the basic format, basic question, and of course, your marks and all. Practice here. Okay, let's come to this point. X plus y. I need to find the value of x plus y. Using this statement alone, I would not get the value of x plus y because I need 2xy. Using this statement alone, I cannot get the value of x plus y because I need a square, x square plus y square. Okay, I can solve this with numbers as well, don't worry. So I need to combine them. How many of you can see that? So the moment I combine them, I have the whole right hand side, x plus y square, that is 5, and 2xy, that is 2. So do you think I get a fixed answer, x plus y? For x plus y? Okay. Do you think it still is? You can answer it. Let me tell you, the answer is still not known because the value of x and y would be plus 3 and negative 3. So the thing is, the answer of this solution is not C, but E. No conclusion can be drawn. It can be plus 3 and it can be negative 3 as well. So answer is E, not C. Are you getting my point? That's why I've told you this question. So it is looking very, easy or simple with respect to your basic concept, a plus b whole square. But at the end of the day, it has to be a fixed, answer. Definite one. Okay. So let's try to solve this as one, if you can see that. Okay. So question is x square equivalent to xy? So first is like x square minus y square, this is statement. So x square is equal to xy. If it is equal, I get a yes. If it is not equal, then I get a no. So either get a yes, either get a no. That is my answer here. Okay, I should not be getting both. Concrete yes, concrete no. Okay. Now, one formula I also want to tell you at this point. I hope you know it. Those don't know it, they can refer to it. So x square minus y square is like x minus y, x plus y. This thing. True or false? Even you don't know it, you can multiply it. Like multiply x with x, then would become give you x square. Then multiply this, then multiply this, then multiply this. So these are the very basic formula, like the multiplication. If you know it, it is better. If you don't know it, you can multiply it. You agree with me? I just want you to know it just. So believe me, more than 99% of the algebra concept I have not told you. And even you don't need to know. Which part, Rajesh? Which part? You can multiply them, if I'm saying that what is x minus y, what is x plus y? So what if you say where does this formula came? Then I would say this came from just simple multiplication. You would multiply x square, you would multiply x y, negative x y, positive x y, then you would multiply negative y x. Okay, negative x y. Okay, there we have not gone yet. Have not, that one we had not touched yet, right? Let's, I just want, can you see the answer? Are you able to see the answer? Okay, the first question talks of the, like, first question talks of, first option statement, sorry, first statement talks of this. X square minus y square is equal to xy negative 5x plus 5y. With the first statement, do you think you can, you can come to any conclusion with the first one? Because for the x square, you just need to know the value of x square and xy. So you just need two variables. Okay, in the equation, x, this thing, x square equivalent to xy. That's it, or either that is not there. So this statement says nothing about it. Okay, and second one says x is equal to y. If x is equivalent to y, now alone, okay, first statement is not sufficient enough, so I can cancel out AD. Now let's come to BCE. Second statement alone is B. Okay, now let's see, if x is equal to y, do you think x square would be equal to xy? Always. Let me make the table, but what do you think? Second statement is sufficient enough? First statement does not tell anything, for sure. Okay, you can make the table as well, puts the number as well. You would get a yes, you would get a no, you can eliminate it. Okay, second statement alone, do you think if x and y are equal always, then x square would be equal to xy? The only problem arises with the negative and positive, na? So just try with negative and positive. Let me take x is 2, y is 2. So of course x square would be 4, and xy would also be 4. So it is coming a yes. Okay. If I take x is negative, y is negative, x square would be 4, xy would also be 4. Yes, I'm also always getting a yes. I'm always getting a yes. In that case, xy is also, x in place of x, in place of y, I can put like x. So it is eventually becoming x square. So the answer of this problem is B, Boston. Second statement alone is sufficient to give you a conclusion. You agree? Everyone, do you agree with my point? Okay, I'll take it as a yes. Now, last question, and this one. Do you know what does this represent? This actually represents mod of x or modulus of x, which actually means magnitude. And that means you don't need to care about signs. Signs means polarity. -2 would be 2, +2 would also be 2. Okay. And if I say what does it represent? It represents physically the distance or length. If I say, if I need to tell you from 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, and from 0, -1, -2. So this is just a direction, right and left. So if I need to tell this and B, so the distance of A point and distance of B point is same. Their location is different, but distance is same. If I need to represent this, the distance of A from O and distance of B from O is same. True, you all agree? Yes, it is 2 units. The location is different. For location, I would use this coordinates. Okay, for location, I would use this, but for distance from O, which is, which is just a magnitude, which is just a scalar quantity, I would say it is not -2, it is not positive. -2 does not exist if you talk in terms of magnitude. Are you getting my point? It exists in terms of relativity. It don't exist as a magnitude, as a absolute thing. So that is an absolute thing. So in case of that, I would say distance of A is also 2 and distance of B is also 2. So that represents the magnitude, that represents the distance. As in, you can think in terms of numbers. So distance from any particular point, 0 origin, you can see that. Okay, let's come to the point, and I can give you formula as well, but formula is like, giving formula is like confusing you like hell, and which is not the point here, and which is not, and therefore here at this point of time. Okay, for this we have different classes, different matches. The thing is that is different at this point of time, and we are dealing with GMAT at this point of time, at this point of space. And our motto objective is knowing how GMAT thinks, the organization which deals with GMAT examination. Okay, so is X less than 1? So how many of you can think that X has to be, distance has to come like there and there, less than, you cannot include this. So if you don't have to include this, I'll show it with a open bubble, open circle. You can see that we call it filled bubble and not filled, unfilled bubble. So 1 and -1 are not included, but all the numbers here are included. -0.5, -0.5. These all, the mod of every of this would be less than 1. Actually, the distance of each of this point would be less than 1. So I need to prove X lies here or not. If X lies here, then true, yes. If X is greater than them, then no. X, if lies on 1, no. Lies on 1, no. X lies here, no. Here, no. So these are the no region. These are the, you can say that no man's land. Okay, we don't have to go there. Nobody lives there. So the red one is like the yellow one. Okay, I forgot the name, color name actually. Yellow one is the no region, and the white one is the yes region. Okay, so how can you prove that? Can you prove that with these two statements? Like the first statement, what does the first statement says? Now you can prove it. Okay, with respect to the, the property. One property like mod of X is 2. That simply means X can be +2 and X can be -2. Whatever goes in the mod becomes positive. So this equation I can solve in this two way. Mod of X equal So they can be of the same sign. Okay. And I can make you think like in terms of numbers, but for that matter, I just want to tell you one function with respect to one property with respect to mod. That's why I'm solving it like algebra. You can think in terms of number as well. Even you would get answer. But I need to tell you this property as well. Okay. So x is 3. And what case? They are of opposite sign. X plus 1 is this, and this might be of opposite sign. So either this is the case or this is the case. So if you solve this like this, 3x would be okay. You don't want me to skip steps, so I would not skip steps. I would not skip steps. So x plus 1 would be equal to negative 2x plus 2, and which would make it like this goes there, and they would add up to make it 3x, and this goes there. They would get subtracted and make it 1. So x would be 1 over 3. So how many of you can see that using the first statement alone, I am getting x equal to 3. I am getting x equivalent to 1 by 3. So when x is 3, I get a no. When x is 1 by 3, that is white region, I am getting a yes. Okay, this is no region. This is no region. You won't get confused with this. So I'm erasing this part. So I'm getting a yes and I'm getting a no. So both of the statements are yes and no. So this first statement A is not sufficient enough. So AD cannot be our answer. Let's go to B, C, E. First B, second statement alone. If you take second statement alone, x minus 3 not equivalent to 0. Okay, so that means x cannot be 3. That simply means x cannot be 3. X can be anything. So of course this statement does not say anything. Okay, can you think it like, can you visualize it? Okay, whatever I'm doing with respect to solution or with respect to taking the numbers, I'm doing this for you so that you can, whensoever you would revise it, whensoever you would see these things, you would get an idea what I'm doing. Okay, otherwise you can do these questions orally, or the most of the question in GMAT orally, once you have that, you know, understanding. So if I took x as, you know, this is like, this has not be equal to 0. This has not be equivalent to 0. If you are using second statement alone, that is B. So I am taking like 4. Then x minus 3 mod would be like 1. So the condition is true. Then I'll go to the question. Is x less than, mod of x less than 1? Mod of x less than 1, it is greater than 1. That is 4. So actually the no region, the yellow region, then it will be the real yellow region. I told you the yellow region is like greater than 1, less than negative 1. Okay. Yes. So I'm getting a no. But if I take x minus x as 1, again, this would become 1 minus 3 mod, negative 2 mod. That would be 2. Okay. Then I'm getting a, then condition is holding true because it is not equivalent to 0. Condition holding true because it is not equivalent to 0. Then I'll go to the question. And question 1 comes in which region? 1 comes in the no region. Okay, then again a no. Then I'll take a number less than 1, 0.5. Okay, don't worry. Instead of 1, I would take 0.5 because I want a yes to disprove it. So I go 0.5, 0.5. Then 0.5 minus 3. Yes, it is negative 0.5, negative 0.25 mod, negative 0.25, that is 2.5, which is of course not equivalent to 0. Condition holds true. Then I go to the question. 0.5 is less than equivalent to 1. Yes, it is in the yes region. So I'm getting a yes, I'm getting a no. So B is not the answer. Second statement alone is not sufficient. Then what would I do? I combine them. I would combine them. And if you remember with the first statement, I was getting X. There were two values for X I was getting. I think this was. One was 1 over 3 and other was 1 by 3. I hope you remember. Okay. So if I'm getting two values, 3, 3, which value cannot be the answer if I combine them? 3 does not satisfy the second statement. 3 is not satisfying the second statement. Can you see that if you put X equal to 3, this would not goes with the second statement. So I would cancel out 3. So there is only one value of 3, that is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 mod is less than 1. So I'm getting a yes always. So answer is C, California. On combining them, I'm getting a fixed answer. A yes, in fact, a fixed value 1 by 3. So of course, C, California is the answer. So this is all for today. Okay. And meanwhile, you can visit our website, learnforexam.com. Even you can join our Telegram channel as we are starting a new GMAT batch from 10th of September. You can avail some discount over our ebooks using the code. Okay. And this is Chiranjan signing off. Take good care of yourself, your health, your happiness. Bye-bye. Enjoy your life. Thank you.